Alright, what's up everybody? Dalton the Sultan the Sway here, coming at you with a pretty interesting video, alright? I'm really excited about this one. This is a video talking about my Robinhood portfolio. If you guys aren't familiar with Robinhood, that's a stock trading portfolio.
It's incredible, sir. Can't tell you how excited I am. You should be.
It's a free one you can download. You can trade stocks straight from your phone, which is usually what I do most of the time. If you guys are familiar with my YouTube channel here, you can see that I have another video. This video is talking about my Webull stock trading portfolio and how I doubled my money in it. So if you haven't seen that video, check that out. I pulled up my Webull trading portfolio here. We're up to 1,400 in that one, which in the video I was up 1,200, which doubled my money. I only put $600 in this account, so.
Congratulations!
This is up a little more right now. It's doing really good as of right now. You know, I'm not selling anything. I'm not gonna really talk about all these stocks right here.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
A couple of my favorites here are UAVS. I bought 20 shares at 186 and now those are at 686. There's some rumors that they might be building drones for Amazon and maybe they could be delivering packages for Amazon with their drones, you know. Could be just rumors, who knows, but that drone market's interesting. There's a couple companies out there. It really just reminds me I'm not a financial advisor in any means. I'm just documenting my own investments just for my own little blogs here, and hopefully it can inspire a few people to start their own portfolios. That would be awesome, but in no way should you copy what I'm doing because you'll probably end up losing all your money, right?
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Another big one is I bought 51 shares at an average of $6.60, and it's up to $14.97. And I bought some shares of this at like $2 and some shares of it at $4. I even bought a couple when it was at $11 or $12. I was hoping to get 100 shares of it when it was real low, and it went up. Now it's at 15. Is it gonna come back down? I don't know. Could come back down to the maybe $10 level. Could come back down, or anywhere from 10 to 14 is.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, I don't know. If you're not familiar with that company, they build three-wheel electric, like little motorcycle delivery vehicles. And they just started getting their product out this year. They've been on the stock market for 3 years. I talked about them in my Webull video, so check that out. They are one of my favorites and they are up right now. Moving on to my Robinhood portfolio. Robinhood just emailed me a little recap of my year, which is kind of interesting because I really just kind of got into it this year. So this is kind of a good way to go over my Robinhood portfolio. I know I'm not showing my face in some of these videos. Comment below if you want to see a little square of my face in the corner talking right now, but I'm going to definitely film more of these stock videos just talking about my own journey in this. Let's go over 2020. It's been quite the year. Let's take a look. More investors started their journey on Robinhood than ever before.
It sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yes, thank you. You will get rich quick. We all will.
Remember the day you started yours? Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Right. You gotta feed the geese to keep the blood flowing. Now keep the rhythm below the belt.
Done.
I started this Robinhood portfolio in 2018, 2 years ago, but I honestly didn't do anything with it for a solid year and a half, almost 2 years. I started the portfolio and they actually give you a free stock when you start. So I had this free stock in there for like a year, just kind of going up and down for a while.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
That was my start. It's kind of a scary thing, you know, everybody hears these nightmares about losing your money on the stock market, so they'd rather do something that you know you're going to make your money back. And that's one of the reasons why I have like an eBay store. If you guys haven't seen my eBay video I just put out, check that one out. I'll put some links below of that video, but I have this eBay store that's always been helpful in case I needed a couple extra bucks. I could just sell some more stuff. Anyways, started back in 2018. But check this out. The first time I bought a stock was 2020. Yeah, here we go.
Would you look at this?
I bought some B2 gold in 2020, and when I first started, I was trying to do like little swing trades. I was like, oh, I only have a little bit of money, so I'm gonna buy a little bit of this gold stock, and then it's gonna go up a little bit, and then I'll sell it. You know, I was so worried about my little bit of money that I had invested and just trying to make a little penny here and there. And I did make some good trades on this B2 gold. And now I own some gold stocks just to kind of diversify my portfolio.
I love gold.
You kept close to your investments. You checked your investments 5 days a week this year. That's funny because there's 5 trading days in a week. So I'm not on them too much on the weekends, I suppose, huh? You've made some trades. You've made 1,000 trades so far. How about that? I've made 1,000 trades on Robinhood in 2020.
Oh, would you look at this?
1,000 trades this year. So that's basically saying like I traded my money for stock, you know what I mean? And sometimes I trade the stock back for money. Technically, I'm only allowed to make 3 day trades a week, but you can make a lot of swing trades, and a swing trade just means you hold the stock more than 24 hours. So I definitely did quite a few swing trades. If I did any day trades, it was, you know, a handful of day trades, just because I was so worried about that PDT rule. If you guys knew the stock market, you're not allowed to trade more than 3 day trades a week unless you have $25,000 in your account. So it's kind of weird. I don't have 25K yet, so we'll get more to that stuff later. I'm getting a little attached. I watched Tesla the most, 964 times. FUV was the other one I talk about. I own some of that in my Robinhood portfolio. That's Arcimoto with the 3-wheel electric vehicles. I watched them a lot. And then B2G. B2G was one that I really was just hardcore in it when I first started the portfolio, so I can see how I looked at that a lot.
I love gold.
Now I don't watch that too much anymore. I just kind of own a couple shares and let them give me some dividends. You made some new discoveries this year. I added 61 companies to my watch list. Striker, Unity Software, DocuSign. So this is another cool thing that you can have on your Robinhood portfolio is a watch list. I just have these 61 companies that maybe I want to buy into some of these companies. Maybe I'm just watching them, seeing if they come down a little bit. You know, there's different reasons why. So far, they might not have been good enough to add to my portfolio yet. I have a buddy that works at Striker. This one actually seems pretty good. I just haven't bought into it yet. Need some more monies.
You do know it costs money to put a t-shirt on your back. You do know it costs money to have a house, a home. You do know it costs money to eat. Get money.
And you think outside the stocks. You traded some crypto this year.
Hey.
I did. I actually have this pulled up right now. The only thing I bought was some Bitcoin, which when I started this video was at 27K. It was hitting all-time highs. It dipped down a little bit here, 26.8. Bitcoin at all-time highs.
What's up?
And I know if you guys are really familiar with investing, there's some people that are very against buying crypto on Robinhood because I don't think this is actual crypto. I think it's actually a derivative. So you can't actually take the Bitcoin out of Robinhood and put it into my wallet, my ledger here.
What?
So it's kind of weird. It's just kind of like you're buying a stock of Bitcoin.
Fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not real.
Right.
All right. Right. Stay with me.
Oh, it's very weird, but I still bought a little bit just to test it out. You can see down here, I put in like $5 here and there. I put $30 in when it was at $9,000. Put another 10 in at 9, 10 in at 9. $5 at 12,000, and that's when I kind of stopped right there. I only invested like $80. You can see, cost me $80, $79.98, and that is currently at $224.40. So I could literally sell it right now, take that cash, and then take it over to like an actual crypto exchange and get actual Bitcoin for it, which is kind of what I'm thinking about doing because this is a weird thing. It's a derivative. I love Robinhood, but that's just a one random thing. If you guys are into crypto, maybe that's not your deal. I only bought just $80 worth of Bitcoin on Robinhood just to test it out, honestly, just to diversify the portfolio a little bit. So do whatever you want, you know, figure out what you want to do. I'm probably going to sell this and buy actual Bitcoin with it. So that's me, whatever. Moving on. You chose stocks in 8 sectors. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Consumer goods, business, finance, hospitality, healthcare, a little bit, not too much. Energy and water, definitely a lot of energy stocks. I love that stuff. Tech, media, and telecom. Yeah, I got a couple of those too. Manufacturing materials. You know, this kind of shows my portfolio is pretty diversified. Maybe it's kind of heavy in the tech sector if you're looking at how much money I have compared to these other sectors. Like, this is kind of weird. This isn't telling you guys exactly every penny I spent in each sector, but it definitely shows that I've diversified quite a bit. If you notice some sectors I'm not invested in, let me know. I don't know. You probably aren't going to see oil on here. That's one I'm not really huge in. Anyways, you made some pocket change. Oh, this is comical. This year, as of December 15th, you made 11 cents interest on your uninvested cash.
Congratulations!
So right now, I have $5.52 buying power in there in case I want to buy something.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
Everything's black right now, which will tell you that the markets are closed right now. If this all turns white again, this will tell you that the markets are open. But Bitcoin and crypto are always open, so I think I can actually always buy Bitcoin and crypto right now.
And it goes. The park is open 24/7, 365, every decade.
So basically, that like couple bucks that I leave in the account every once in a while will earn interest, and I've earned 11 cents on that cash. So that's kind of funny. Obviously, that shows you I don't keep a lot of cash in this account, which is something that is kind of stupid, honestly. I need to have more cash on hand ready for trade.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So that's kind of what I'm gearing towards next. Is I definitely want to finish out my portfolio and diversify it, but I'm also going to have a larger cash position on hand, and that's going to be earning more interest just chilling there, obviously. You got paid a little extra. This year, you were paid $44.26 in dividend. This is one thing that's so cool about owning a stock portfolio.
We're taking home cold hard cash.
I've only owned these companies a couple months, and I got $44.26 in dividends. So, if you guys don't know, a dividend is just money that the companies pay you for owning shares of their company.
Knowledge.
And not every company is going to pay out every time. Sometimes they say they have a dividend, but it doesn't come through because maybe they had a bad quarter or a bad year. So
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
these will probably get a lot better in the coming years, because I know a lot of companies that I own decide to postpone their dividends this year because of the whole crazy bad flu thing going on that I can't talk about because of YouTube.
They will try to close the door on you. Just open it. Just open it. We don't see them. We will never stop.
So that's cool. 44 bucks in dividends. I'm really excited to do this video next year and see where that's at next time. By the way, you're a trendsetter. I've referred 2 people. So I think I got my girlfriend started on an account, and then I got like 1 friend on Facebook started. You'll see that most of the profits that I'm up are gonna be from my own investments. The 2 friends did get me 2 free stocks, but they weren't too crazy. You could actually win a share of Apple or something like Google, something that's worth like thousands of dollars. But usually you're gonna win something that's like 5, 10, maybe 20 bucks, you know. Still, you could sell that share and you're up a couple bucks, and you can buy whatever stock you want at that point with that money.
It is what it is.
I'll leave my affiliate links below. If you've never started a portfolio, click them and just get started, and you can at least have a free share of stock to hold on to for a while.
Knowledge.
Few words from legal. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't listen to me. This is just for my own documentation. Thanks for making us part of your investing journey. Here's to 2021. That was cute. We'll go back over here. Bitcoin, man. Jeez, keep going up, baby.
The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No, no, no.
If you guys aren't familiar, Bitcoin, it had this craze when it hit 20,000, and it's been kind of dormant here, and now, boom, just goes up. There was another Bitcoin halving right around this area too. So anyways, this video is not going to be about crypto.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
My Robinhood portfolio. We are at $13,600 right now. We'll go to the all chart and you can see that I invested about $8,000, maybe a little more, and we are up $5,300, about 63% on my investment. So up 63% of that, like 8,000 of actual cash I put in.
I pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
So that's pretty crazy. You can see here, it's going to show this little $6, $5. That was the free stock that I had in this portfolio for a year plus that I was just chilling in here. When you get a free stock referral for your account, it's just going to show up as a positive number, like the whole share is just positive. So this share is only worth $6, but it's going to show up as a positive $6 in my account right here. So this one stock I had was at $5, $6, $7, and then it went up to 10. It was a share of Sprint is what I got. And I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Sprint got bought out by T-Mobile. And it was funny because it was right around when I started really putting some money in here. That Sprint got bought out, I think right around here, for like $22. So basically, that one free share I got from Robinhood was originally at like $6, and I just kept it in there. It was a share of Sprint, so it got bought out by T-Mobile, and T-Mobile bought them out at $22 a share, basically, I think is what it was. So everybody that had a share of Sprint, their $10 share turned into $22, and it just turned into cash into my account. I don't own a share of T-Mobile now, which is kind of interesting. My share just got bought out with cash. Just for starting this portfolio with Robinhood, I was up $22. And then I started really putting some money into it here, and it was scary. My scariest part, I'm going on the yearly right now. Right about here, I was like negative, January 26th, and it was one of the scariest times. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Watch your profanity.
I made some bad decisions, like I must have picked bad stocks.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
So many things are going through my head. These numbers are going to seem weird because it's going to say $8,000 on the top, but this $8,300 is basically what is invested in my account right now, $8,300. It's going to show up back here even though I didn't have $8,300 then. It's a little deceiving there. I just wanted to point that out, but that is what is in the account. Basically, what I have invested is like $8,337, something around there is the physical cash I have, minus the free stocks I got. Anyways, the point here is I was so scared right here when I was kind of like negative at this point. It says plus 55 on there, but there was a point where I really did hit negative, and it was so scary.
You gotta stay relaxed.
But from that point on, it shot up. And then it went down for a while. You know, that was maybe a little scary, but it was almost like, geez, it's up so high. It's almost like you almost expected to go back down, back to where it was back here. But it only went a little bit. And through this whole time, I was just investing a little bit more, 10, 20, $100 at a time. And I just kept diversifying the portfolio. One reason I like Robinhood is because you can buy partial shares. So you can see right here, I got 0.46 of S&P Global. So I only own $146 worth of it at an average of $337. So that's actually down a little bit, the global S&P. But you know, I want to own one share of that just to diversify my portfolio. You know, I got some gold stocks here. I'm not going to go over every single stock on here actually because I have a ton of stocks. I'm going to go over that in a different video. I'm going to go over just my top ones here, which is, boom, Tesla. So I owned one share of Tesla stock, and then they had the stock split. My one share turned into 5 shares. I do have 0.18 more. It's just a couple extra bucks I threw in there just for fun, and I'm up $2,000. I spent $1,000, so you can change the settings here. I can put it to my equity, so you can see Tesla, I actually own $3.2 thousand worth of Tesla, but I only invested $1,000, okay, maybe a little more than $1,000, but then it's up $2,000. My $1,000 investment is up $2,000. I can't tell you that Tesla's going to keep going up. There's so many crazy things with that stock. Now Elon's talking about combining his boring company and his SpaceX company and his Neuralink company with Tesla. And it's like, oh my gosh, I wanted to buy all those companies separate and have them go up, you know what I mean? And now you want to just combine them. They haven't sold these kind of numbers that deserve this kind of price, but they're definitely stealing market share. But this price is ridiculous. It's like them against every other car maker compared to the cost of their company. We go look at the biggest competitor previously, it was Toyota. And if you want to see Tesla's market cap, just by market cap, Tesla's $627 billion market cap. All right, that's the kind of money that Tesla is worth right now. If you want to try to buy Tesla, you're going to have to offer them more than $600 billion. Who's going to buy Tesla?
You're competing with the likes of Jeff Bezos
Jeff who?
Just look at Apple down here to Apple, which is also a good earner for me. Apple's market cap is 2.2 trillion. All right, now we're putting some in perspective here, okay? So we thought Tesla is big. Apple is a $1 trillion company, but Tesla is not a phone maker, right? They are a car maker. So who's going to be their biggest competitor? Toyota. Now Toyota's market cap, 210 billion. Okay, so now it's like Tesla against the world. You're gonna have to combine all the other car makers' market cap to compete with Tesla now. So make your own decisions. Jeez, I'm bullish on it. It's kind of scary though, because their stock is so high right now. They haven't actually produced those kind of cars that deserve those numbers. We're just kind of valuing in the future right now. And they also just got listed on the S&P 500, which that's a big deal as well. Square stock, that's one of my big ones. FUV Arcimoto, this is another 27 shares. I almost own 100 shares of them, but they are up like crazy.
Would you look at this?
I'm not going to go through every single stock here. I'm going to go over these in another video just because look at all the shares of stuff I own. I'll give you guys just a little preview right now, but I'm going to film another video going over why I invested in them, what my goals with them are. Am I going to hold these long term? Is this a short term? I'm going to hold it for a year. Is this a part diversified? And the other thing here is you can see I don't own full shares of stuff yet. So my big plan with this Robinhood portfolio right now is to slowly keep adding $5-10 at a time towards these companies like Walmart and like Waste Management, MasterCard, like these companies that I really love. I want to own a share of them. I finally got one, you know, so I finally got a share of Waste Management at $105. It took me a lot of like little buys at $5-10 a piece, and I finally own one. And they have a good dividend, so I'm down to own them. I'm gonna go over all of these stocks in another video. If you're more of a savvy investor, definitely stay tuned for that.
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
I just have so many shares of stuff. If this video is more for a beginner that is unfamiliar with the stock market and they don't know about that they can even own partial shares, you know, or how to get into this. So if you guys are more savvy in the market, stay tuned for this video where I go over all these shares that I own. Feel free to make fun of me for owning too many, because I definitely own too many stocks.
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I was too busy blocking out the haters.
I just wanted a kind of a well-rounded, diversified portfolio to just really get a head around the market, you know, own some of these and eventually own full shares of all of these. And I want to have a large cash position on the side, get to that 25K so I can make day trades whenever I want.
Right.
That's my short-term goals with this account right now. Stay tuned for another video where I go over every single share of what I own, why I own it, how long I want to own it.
Think about it. You're dealing with numbers all day long. Decimal points, high frequencies, bang, bang, bang.
I got like 30 stocks here. I just want to go over some of my favorites, my heavy hitters, which is the Tesla. Oh my gosh, the Tesla.
Watch your profanity.
Square stock, FUV, Apple, and Phase. I'm not even going to get into all those. I'm going to save that for the next video. All right, there's some juicy stuff in there, some juicy details. So this is a pretty good preview, you guys. I even gave you a little scroll up and down through of what I'm owning. If you haven't started a stock portfolio yet, I'm leaving my affiliate links on the bottom. just get started. I started a portfolio. I had this one free stock for a year at least, and then it got bought out and I actually had cash on the account. Kind of weird, you can't really see it here because I actually started adding my own cash at that point, but just for starting the account, I was up 22 bucks.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Some people get real lucky and get a share of Apple or Google right away, and then you're up $100 or $1,000 right away. I'm hoping to get lucky too. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and I appreciate everybody that clicks those affiliate links. If you click the links below, send me a message too. Say, I'm getting started, and I'm definitely not a financial advisor, so I don't know if I can say I want to help people. I could actually make you lose every single penny, so who knows, all right? At the end of the day, this is just money you're willing to risk. We're all gambling here.
You'd think with 2 mortgages out, the repo guy staking out my car, my job on the line, my wife threatening to leave, that I'd stop.
In my opinion, this is all a big gamble. I put $8,000 into my Robinhood account, about $8,300, and it's up $5,300. $2,000 of that is Tesla by itself. The rest of it is pretty diversified in some other stuff. I kind of started here in May 2020, from May to December. All right, what are we at? 8 months on that? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. In 8 months, I'm up $5,000. All right, so that's like $600 a month. It really makes me think. I wish I would have put money in a lot sooner. I made a fake portfolio back in college, and I bought a bunch of like Netflix when it was a penny stock. It was even $10 a share, and now it's at like $400 a share. So if I would have got started in college and even started with a fraction of the money that my fake portfolio had, I would be sitting pretty right now. So
it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's my little video. It was cool kind of going over 2020. I can't wait to 2021 to just crush every single number in here. I can't wait to see at the end of this account it's gonna double, triple. I mean, come on, let's do it.
Just do it!
I'm still investing a little bit here and there. Whatever I got, a little 10, 20, 30 bucks, and it comes in from my eBay or my paycheck, I got a couple extra bucks. Throwing it over here, I'm throwing it over there. I have all kinds of different investments. I also have other stock portfolios I'm trying to get started right now. So
It's his first day on Wall Street. Give him time.
these two right here, Webull and Robinhood, I'm going to leave links below because I love the referrals. I love that they give free stocks all the time. Webull gives tons of free stocks. Robinhood will give you like one for starting, but Webull will give you ones for putting money in here and there. So check that out. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, that's all I got for you. Dalton, Sultan this way. Peace.
It's tiring, huh?
Don't put this on the internet, man.